Hello everyone. Can you see me in here? It's a little bit dark, isn't it? Oh jeez, it's dark up here as well. There better not be any baddies nearby. Welcome back to another live stream here on twitch.tv/Asuma. It is a Hermitcraft live stream day, thus meaning that I am not the only hermit that's streaming today. I believe I'm followed by Doc M, and if I'm not, please correct me. I've barely had time to figure out what on earth I'm doing today. Whew, it's been a busy morning and I am exhausted at the moment. We're going to work on the mini golf a bit. I thought it would be a good idea to go around and put some torches in each of the plots for when peeps start to work on this area. We don't need to keep the snow here, so I figured better make this area nice and safe, you know. The other thing I want to do is lay down some stone walls, which will get properly changed later on to this star right here. Let's go grab a whole bunch of stone and make our way around here. Timmy says, oh no, this time without facecam. No facecam today. We did facecam last stream, so this one we're giving it a miss. This will keep out the baddies from going inside the area as well. It's another reason to do this. Hi Mr. Yeti, how's the Nether Hub project going, says Surprise Tulpa. It's going alright, it'll move along slow. I imagine things will pick up next year because everyone's doing Christmassy stuff and the Christmas holidays are coming. My plan is in that month to focus on the Nether Hub a little bit, make sure it gets done. But hey, you've seen how big the plans are, you know it's not going to get done in one day. We've got a noise in the ear. It's Bean Choir Boy. Subscribe and thank you ever so much, Bean Choir Boy, for your subscription. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. What is his favourite Christmas song? Says Flaming Sword. What is my favourite Christmas song? Do you know what? I'm not really keen on Christmas music, although I did really like that Tyler the Creator album, the Christmas one. I thought that was fantastic, and then I went and watched The Needle Drop, and he complained about it and said it was rubbish, and I said unsubscribe. No, I didn't unsubscribe, but opinions are funny. Like, I really, really loved that. I thought it sounded fantastic, and really loved the vibes of the record, because it was kind of Christmassy without feeling cheesy, but hey, I might be on my own there. X drink your tea yet, says T Fulmer. Thanks for the reminder. Do you know what I'll probably do? Speaking of I will probably, and I don't have a lot of dirt here, I would probably terraform this rather than build the wall all the way down, wouldn't I? Let's go grab some dirt from the centre, because we'll probably do a little bit of that here and there. Ollie95 says CKY Santa's Coming is a good one. Not heard of that song. No. CKY, who are they? Santa's Coming? Doesn't sound like something I played on guitar, no. Yeah, no, that would be one. That would be one. I mean, it's like a piss take song, isn't it? I mean, in terms of serious Christmas music, I can't think of anything. Anyway, we've got to drink this tea. DeFlo96 has subscribed. DeFlo, thank you ever so much for subscribing with the Prime. And Tyler Looney has subscribed with the Prime as well for 3 months in a row, saying, hi, actually, my #1 favourite YouTuber. I am honoured. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support and glad you enjoy what I do on YouTube. Let's have a little sip of this tea. That is some good tea at drinking temperature. We must drink more. There we go. So how's the Christmas mood, says Toby Wizard. It's Christmassy. It's confirmed Christmassy with extra chocolate. With extra ognog. I don't know. Ognog? That's not it. Eggnog. My brain is not going to be able to think fast today, I think, peeps. Jeez, jumping around's difficult now. I am exhausted. I went for a run this morning. Earlier than usual, because I knew I had to do this stream, and then after I did my kettlebell workout, and now my body's just zonked. It's like, let me lay down for a little bit. This bit over here probably won't get terraformed too much, so we'll do this for now, fill it all in. Remember, we're trying to make the area on the inside safe for when people come over here and build. And then there's some other stuff I'm going to do on the outside as well. My brain is boiling in this heat, says Doggy. Doggirl51. Is it hot where you are, I'm guessing, then? Because it ain't hot here. Admit it, Asuma, you make the nether hub idea so you can get all the hermits to use your instant repair shop. The secret is out, peeps. It's true, I wasn't inspired to make an epic nether hub. I just wanted to make something so big they'd have to use my shop. I do have some regular customers over there. We've got some loyal customers at the moment, which is great. Okay, this thing can get all filled up with torches like it is over there. Because we want to make it safe for the peeps. We're coming over here to play the golf. Pijo Tramon says, what are the plans today, X? Well, mostly to do stuff in the Christmas area, because it's our Christmas stream. I may also do some stuff on the fort. I did kind of want to build a little bit of the fort. There's the other thing. So over here where the walls are big, I might actually just leave this alone because I know I'm going to terraform this at some point, and I also wanted to cover this in sand, which now seems a little bit silly if I'm going to terraform this later on. Maybe I can just terraform it today. Like, I don't see any reason why not to. Yeah, let's grab some dirt and stuff. I think I'm literally just going to shape it with dirt so we don't have these crazy big walls like we do at the moment. And then cover it in snow. That's pretty much the plan. There's no reason I can't do that today, actually. I guess actually no, I kind of want to build this upwards. So about that sort of height. So then the wall only takes up a couple of blocks. X, you build a beacon in the Christmas area and it ain't even reaching the mini golf. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I was going to do some more work with the digging. Well, if we run out of stone, which we might, we can get some more from over there. Okay, I think we'll have it rise up a little bit here. Go like that. And do I have more of this? Right, and then we need more dirt. Gonna need all sorts of snow golems and whatnot over here. We've got a noise in the ear from Mr. Tony Thish, resubscribing for 5 months in a row. Mr. Tony Thish, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. We have Panix ATV resubscribing for 38 months in a row. Mr. Panix, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I guess we need a box of dirt then for our next project. So I'll have to go to the nether to my hub. Look at this. I'm running out of firework rockets. I'm running out of golden carrots. It's unacceptable. Robo says Mumbo's cobble gen from season 5 would be useful right now, would it? Useful for what? Jupedia says, say, will you be resetting the mining desert and Shuckle if they run out? No. We'll just find another desert and mine that. Aphelion is here resubscribing for 44 months in a row. Jeez! Saying got less and less time to watch your streams, but it would be a shame if I dropped before 48 months. Let's go! Oh, did we not go through it? Thank you ever so much for your continued support, buddy. It's truly appreciated. Yeah, 48 months, 4 years. Crazy. Crazy. Like Jay-Z. 'Cause it rhymes. Okay, there we go. Come on. Yes, I actually got into the air. That never happens. Usually it's nothing but pain and misery for X flying in the nether. The real Plagiator says, hello X, hello stream, how's your Christmas feeling today? You're the second person to ask how the Christmas feeling is. Or was it mood before? My Christmas feeling is Christmassy. Let's say that. Yeah, we're going to grab this. Kind of in the mood to do something a little bit more complicated with the terraforming, but really it's just snowy area, there's not much more to it. Subpotent Frog says, every time he says nether, I always think he's making a pun for nether happens. Oh, I see. Because we're in the Nether. Got ya. Okay, let's rocket on over to the next little bit. And the noises are in the air. And I need to drink the tea. Let's drink the tea and read the noises. Let's not drink the noises and read the tea. Little Joe, 27, has resubscribed for 8 months in a row. Saying 8 months, indeed. Thank you so much for your support. 1 more month for a Twitch baby. But you knew that already. Jeez. Thank you, Little Joe. We have a Decree, Simex subscribing with the Prime. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on me. I appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy today's live stream. We also have Fafiru resubscribing for 12 months in a row. That's officially 1 year. That's a Goldie looking face in chat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Hope you enjoy the stream today. Let's start transforming these slopes a little bit over here. Get some shapes going on. Doesn't have to be anything grand, and we've already reached... It's this bit here that's going to be a bit more intensive. Asuma, thank you so much for being the person you are and doing what you do. No problem. Thank you for the lovely message. I will continue attempting to be me. It's a difficult job. I don't know how I do it. Right, that kind of looks good to me, I think. Sometimes it's super easy to just follow a bunch of contours and not really think about the shape too much, and then you end up with something that kind of looks a little bit artificial. Like, I'm not really following the shape up there, am I? Bring these out from the wall. Riffraff says, "Hello X, forgot about the stream day." I did not forget about the stream day. Streaming right now. Someone's tooting their horn. Do you have a favourite Christmas movie? Says Flying Villager. I think I do. I think I have a couple actually. Oh, for the first time ever, someone has asked me, "Asuma, what's your favourite la la la?" And I've actually got an answer for you. I'm not going, "Oh, there's too many things to remember. Stop taxing my poor little noggin." Yeah, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks would be one. There's this little cartoon that used to air every Christmas on BBC. And I forget the name of it, but it's about a snowman that comes to life. It's really great. Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's definitely one of my favourite. Now, I'm not saying it like, "Oh, it's such a good movie." I'm just saying I love it. Like, it just, I don't know. I just saw it when I was a kid, and more often than not, it ends up getting watched at Christmas. And I like it. Jingle All the Way, yeah. And Bed Knobs and Broomsticks is another one I really like. And that's it. They're just the ones that come to mind. Okay, this is kind of looking a little bit obviously terraformed in my opinion. Let's now bring some of this down a little bit. Die Hard, says Camo J. Yeah, there's that whole thing about, is it a Christmas movie or whatever. It's not really a Christmassy movie. It might take place at Christmas. The Snowman, lol, says Hallis. Is it really just called The Snowman? It's a bit too simple, isn't it? Asuma, the block conserving hermit, says HSW. Maybe I'm just doing what I can over here for now. Alright, how's that look? That'll look alright once there's snow. Oh, jeez, bit of a hole there. Once there's snow all over it. I think. This whole area here needs covering snow. It's like the backdrop of the mini golf. And then we've got to do the same thing again, going all the way across here. I kind of want to bring it down now. Or up, sorry. Let's put one there and over here. It's Frosty the Snowman, says Katsumilia. I don't think that's it as either. I don't know. I was kind of expecting to hear the name and go, oh, that's it. That's some good tea, although it's cooling down quick. BM5K Actual is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. BM5K, thank you ever so much for your subscription. And Ollie95 XZ is here, resubscribing for 29 months in a row, saying still recovering from the European apocalypse yesterday. Bloodbath, Hatebreed, Dimmu Begir, and Creator. It was amazing, but everything hurts. My arms, my legs, my throat. Do you have any upcoming gigs that you're excited? Yeah. Soon I'm gonna see band called Bloodbath, band called Hatebreed, band called Dimmu Begir, and Creator. I'm going to the same gig when they come to town. Yeah, thanks for your support, buddy. What else was I going to say about it? I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I totally forgot the Bloodbath were playing, and I wanted to see Bloodbath for years and years and years. And I finally saw them, but they didn't have the guy from Opeth singing anymore. And their new albums I weren't impressed with, so it was kind of like, didn't quite get to see them at their prime, you know. But I'll be enjoying it, no doubt. No doubt. Walking Through the Air. It's got that song, yeah. I'm walking through the air. That's the one. That's the one. That is definitely it. It's got that song in it. That's what I remember now. So yeah, I love seeing that each Christmas. Although they haven't aired it the last couple of Christmases. I'm sure of it. Flying Villager says, X, please do a flyby of Mumbo Space. Dude, we literally just did a flyby of Mumbo. Where do you think we were flying 2 minutes ago? Jeez. Someone clearly doesn't recognise Mumbo's base. We're literally just flying over it. Okay, let's continue with our training over here. I can't do this for too much longer. I think we're going to get to that corner, and then we're going to cover it all with snow and see how we feel about it, you know? I think that's the approach we're going to take here. Also, who saw the YouTube Rewind video? I watched it this morning when I was running. Made the running harder. Lukaki says, y'all missed it. Mumbo Space was wild. It was wild. Yeah, of course, the prank that had happened, that crazy big thing that the other hermits managed to build in the middle of it. Goodness me, how did they pull that off, eh? I'm still rattled my brain a little bit how they managed to do that, but you know, I'm sure we'll fly by Mumbo's base later on in the stream. It's the worst rewind, says Scene. I need to figure out what I'm going to say when I read your name. I might just say QY. QY sounds a bit more unique compared to everyone else. QY says, I've never liked the rewind. I don't get along with, there's this particular style of video slash advert slash, I don't know, thing that you'll see in the world. And it's been around for a while. You have this lovely sort of like jostling kind of everything's lovely and alright, isn't everything in the world wonderful sort of music. And everyone's got the world's biggest smile. And I don't know, like I see that style quite often in advertising and in a few other places as well. And the YouTube Rewind reminds me of that a little bit at times. It's not as bad. But I'm just not entertained or thrilled by a bunch of smiley people, right? For me, I like... This is going to sound so dramatic. Pain and suffering. Like, I want to hear from people that have got a story to tell, you know, about some grit or something they've been through, like with some real meaning and message. And I never gravitate to anything that's just happy, 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 happy. Like, it just doesn't work for me. Anyway, it reminds me of that kind of stuff. And so it's all about just putting familiar faces in and have them give you the biggest grins and biggest smiles they can, and everything's lovely. Oh, isn't YouTube wonderful? It's just, that's what I think of it. It's just not interesting me in the slightest, basically. And so I'm not hating on it because it's just not for me. But I then went and saw, oh look, loads of people like really dislike this one. I thought, well, if I remember correctly, every year people moan about the YouTube Rewind, and the reason why is because, oh, so-and-so isn't in this, and so people watch it, they get angry that someone they like isn't in it, not considering that perhaps who they like is maybe beyond the scope of YouTube's knowledge, or, you know, like it's a big world, there's lots of people creating stuff. Excuse me. Oh, that tea is going down. Jeez, want to jump on that. Yeah, so I cannot understand how like it attracts this negativity of, oh, the YouTuber I watch wasn't in it. I hate you, YouTube kind of response, even though that's silly. Mr. Cillian says, have you seen the Avengers 4 trailer? It is sad if you don't like Happy Rewind. I don't like any of that Marvel franchise stuff. Go to the shopping district and go behind small Cub fans, says Flaming Sword. I've seen it. I have seen that. I know what you're on about. Yeah, so I mean, I think the YouTube Rewind was just a little bit lackluster, because I went back to some of the other ones and I was like, oh yeah, there was some cool like dance choreography and it's a little bit more interesting. Perhaps this year's just wasn't right. Also, I don't get the hate aimed towards Will Smith. Like, there's a bit of hate that gets aimed towards people who come from the mainstream onto YouTube, but I think Will Smith strikes me as someone who's really embraced YouTube for what it is. Like, he loves his vlogging and sharing his stories with people, so that didn't really annoy me. But hey, you know, it's the internet. There's always people getting annoyed by stuff, so... Anyway, what did all of y'all think about it? Have you subscribed to PewDiePie, says Peter Z. Do you know what? I thought I was subscribed, and then I kind of realised the whole time that I've been following this whole PewDiePie series thing, I've always gone to search to look for Pewdie's videos, and then I'm like, why do I never see them in my subscription box? And I wasn't subscribed, which, I mean, I'm sure I was. I'm not really like massively into what PewDiePie does, but I like him because he's, you know, like an independent creator, and he's one of the, well, he is the biggest, right? That's what the whole thing is about. He's the biggest on YouTube. He's a massive part of its history. Seems like a nice guy overall. You know, and hey, nice people can do stupid things and say stupid things. It's just the nature of being a human. Maybe you unsubbed from him. Maybe YouTube unsubbed. YouTube does have its hiccups. I remember Zedaf years ago. I thought he didn't upload anymore. I thought he'd stopped doing YouTube because every time I subscribed to his channel, I got unsubscribed. And so, you know, like talking with Tango and Impulse or whatever about like what Zedaf's been up to, and I'm like, oh, he's still uploading? Oh, I'm unsubscribed? Anyway, it got to the point where eventually I realised that it unsubscribed me. And I did a little experiment, and I would subscribe to him every week, and I would always get unsubscribed. It was shocking, and I don't know at what point it fixed itself, but yeah, I could literally subscribe, and then at some point during a week I'd be unsubscribed by the next one. And yeah, I tested that consistently for a while, and eventually realised I'd just have to go to his channel to see what he's doing, see what he's uploading. So yeah, YouTube certainly has some funkiness. I've witnessed it and, you know, experienced it firsthand as well. What is the point of this big wall if you're going to terraform almost to the top, says Flying Villager. Oh, I see what you're saying. Why would I, gotcha, why would I build a big wall from up the top there down to the bottom here if I'm just going to put dirt in front of it? I am such a goofball. I so shouldn't have placed dirt from the top here down to the bottom, should I? Oh, jeez, what a derp, what an idiot. Can we get some derp emotes in chat? Because clearly I have been placing blocks from the ground to the top and putting dirt in front of it. Jeez, what a goofball. What a silly Nunu I am. Nunu, I just made that up and it sounds alright. It's a replacement for goose. I'm so late, says Spangle. Late bananas in chat. They're still edible. Okay. Let me get rid of that one there. Oh. Someone asked, where did you find out about your music? Well, I find out about bands I already know about because I use Mumbo Space, so it just sends me all the latest albums whenever they come out. Otherwise, I just actively, you know, keep the eyeballs out, research, read Wikipedia articles, listen to music journalists. There's all sorts of ways to find out about music. You can literally probably just Google new music to listen to and jeez, wasting my rockets, and it'll find something for you. Wasting my rockets. Oh, it makes me angry. I think over here on this corner we'll have it come down to pretty much where this is. Yeah, I'll put a little bit more dirt there. But this is the end of our terraforming game for now. Do you listen to podcasts, says Hell's Demon Lord? Yes, I do. I was listening to one this morning. I was listening to the latest H3 with Jack Black and the one whose name never gets remembered. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's true. Kyle is his name. That's just the unfortunate effect of being in a band with someone who's already famous, is that you'll be the other one. Oh, funny stuff. Poor Kyle, says Badger. Poor Kyle indeed. I'm sure he seems like a good-spirited person. I'm sure he'll see the funny side of it. It's just how it is, man. It's just how it is. I used to listen to the That's Not Metal podcast, and one of them would always refer to himself as the other one, because the main guy was, you know, louder and more known. Cracked me up, the other one. How about the Google search video of every year X? I like it much more than the YouTube Rewind. I'm not sure I'm aware of what that is. Is that the most searched things in a year or something? I think it's something like that. Okay, let's gonna bring this out a little bit. Alright, there's our transformed land. We need, oh, I've got to go all the way back to where I just was. We need something for the next bit. Double Moses says, hey X, I missed the stream yesterday. Glad I'm here for this one. Cool, welcome. Yesterday's stream we were just working on the stadium. Building up some more of it. Asuma, my buddy, introduced me to your channel. We are at the Minecon costume contest finalists. Congratulations on getting to the finals. Is there a Minecon going on right now, or is that, or do you mean you got to it? Wait, did I read it wrong? We are the, oh, you're the final. I read it terribly wrong. You're the finalists. Congratulations. I'll get into the finals. Wild Alex says, what are you building? We are building terrain, landscape, and also we're going to build golems. I need some food in my offhand. That's what I need. Asuma, what's your favourite TV show, says Barbie QE. I mean, my favourites of all time would be like The Wire and Breaking Bad always come to mind. The Wire is probably the best one I watched. I really like some of the stuff I've been watching, like Viking. Why am I doing it like this? It's just a stupid way of doing it. It's just, didn't think, just, oh, pillar up. Jeez. Slow. Completely slow. I watched The Last Kingdom recently. That's a great show. I like The Man in the High Castle. I mean, there's lots of stuff like that's on currently that's pretty good. But of all time, I'd think Breaking Bad and The Wire are probably my favourites. Have you seen Stranger Things, says Melody. Yes, I've seen I've seen some really strange things, you know. That's what I'll say. I've seen some really strange things. Do you hate Skylar White? I've heard about that theory. When I watched that show, I did not like hate Skylar White. If anything, I felt like a fair bit of sympathy for her situation. But I need some more things actually now that I think about it. But I've seen like some of those post-show philosophical breakdowns or character breakdowns, and like I didn't realise that a lot of people didn't like her character, and I see the reasons why. But yeah, but like I don't know. When I just watched it, I didn't really have that sort of emotion. Barbecue says same. I don't get the hate for Skylar. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll find videos about it, and it makes a lot of sense. It's just I didn't really experience that. The Expanse is great. Wrecker, yes, actually yes. That's probably my favourite show this year that I've watched. And it's gotten better with each season, which is a promising sign. If it keeps on the same path, it could be a real classic. Alright fellas, you see all this space around here? We gotta turn it, together, we gotta turn it into something beautiful and white. Right, let's... we gotta turn it into a winter wonderland. I wonder if the grass is going to spread, because... Let's drag these onto some grass for a second. It looks better? Yeah, it looks better once it's grass. So I don't know if it's going to spread up here, and if the dirt is going to change into grass, because this might be bad what we're doing right now. Do I have Silk Touch? I don't. Oh, now I need to sleep. Oh, I have to keep going backwards and forwards. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's let them roam free for a second, I guess. Is that all of them back? That's all of them back. I guess I might be able to grab some grass while I'm over there. This is ridiculous walking back and forwards. This is why I think a sleeping bag would be nice. Brendo ETB is in chat saying hi. Oh, also Rendogi TV has subscribed. I have fallen behind on the noises in the air. Rock Opera has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Rock Opera, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy today's stream. Let's sleep in the bed. We also have Faceless Robot. The robot without a face. Reese subscribed 3 months in a row, saying, hey Asuma, watching your streams and videos is awesome and cheers me up. Keep up the good work, and +1 like for long videos. Ah, the +1 like for long videos. Based on the comments and the amount of likes, I think actually people don't want longer videos. So, unfortunately, I'm going to ditch that idea. Here I was hustling away, getting all in front of where I needed to be with my videos, thinking we can do long ones for December, and no, people don't want it. Which is fair enough, fair enough. What is that giant glass globe, says Pat Pank. That is a snow globe. Okay, anything spread yet? Ah, they have spread, but they don't update. They don't update. Oh, that's kind of pants. That means we'd have to redo a bunch of stuff here. I've actually seen that before, and I didn't suss out that it was like a grass spreading bug. So I shouldn't be doing this part I'm doing now until all the grass has spread. So we have to bring them back over. Oh, this is kind of sucky. Maybe I'll get rid of all the snow like this. For now, just get rid of it. Oh, do you know what? This will help me get rid of other things as well. Oh, like snow golems. Just get rid of those, will I? Get out of here, you suckers and you scamps. Right, let's keep doing that. This gets rid of the other type of grass that we don't want. Sorry, buddy. Had to be done. Right, we've got to prep the area first. We learn as we do. As we go. Something like that. It's supposed to be a clever quote. It's supposed to make me sound smart. But I don't think it's doing that. This is a pretty good way to punch out a lot of glass. Grass? Grass. Yeah, not glass. Jeez. It's making me sound silly now. Alright, we don't want to focus on this area too much though, because I don't know how much terraforming I'm going to do over there. So let's go back round the other way while the grass spreads. We got Zachariah here, resubscribing for 3 months in a row, saying, "Hey X, you helped inspire me to eat better and be more active, and I've almost lost 20 pounds. Congratulations, man! That's amazing. Still more to go to reach my goal, but I wanted to say thank you." No problem at all, man. I appreciate your support and congratulations. One piece of advice I give you is when you start doing this stuff, this stuff works as a lifestyle change. If you treat it as a temporary measure, you know, you lose the weight and then you go back to how you were eating and living before, it will come back on. And this is something that's been like properly documented. If you are someone who routinely goes from, you know, eating healthy to not, and exercising to take off the weight and putting it back on, your body will actually get really tough when it comes to losing weight again in the future. So for anyone out there who's, you know, tried the weight loss thing and maybe it hasn't worked out for you, you have to maintain the good diet and the good exercise. And if you know, go back and forth between eating healthy and not many times in your life, your body get more and more stubborn each time with sticking to holding on to the weight. Basically, you're telling your body that the food keeps disappearing, and then it will be very stubborn at holding on to body fat. Surprise Tolpa says, "I wonder exactly how he lost his 20 pounds. Not a 20-pound note. Jeez, making funnies with the hoo-has and the whoop-de-whoops. Right. Everything over here has got to get covered in snow because it is a snowy island. I think I might just say shabam to this and see you later. And there you go, see you later. See you later, little island, you are no more, you've been annihilated. Beware of false, she's collecting stray boxes, says Furry Swee. Yeah, I've seen these shenanigans, I'm not impressed. I made a little shulker shelter for my shulker boxes, so she should leave them alone. In theory. Oh, I shouldn't be using my precious grass, should I? I need that to seed the growth in other areas. Alright, that'll do, I think. And maybe fill in a couple of bits like this. And then where it... Hello, turtle, you've come inland a fair bit, haven't you? I think I'm going to fill in this little pool of water as well. Probably a good idea to do that because the snow golems don't like water, as we learned a moment ago with our cruel experiments. Asuma, how would you rank the Hermitcraft seasons based on enjoyment? Do you know what? I went and looked around Season 3 a little bit recently, and I think I've forgotten how amazing Season 3 was. Season 3 was kind of amazing, like, in a big way. So, I think I'd have to put this season at the top. Then I'd probably put 4, then 3, then 5, 2, 1. I don't know. The game was different back then. So when you go look back at the projects you did in Season 1, oh, they're nowhere near as interesting as what we do now. You know, so it was great fun at the time. But then retro, it kind of looks a little bit odd. I think we were all caught up on the noises in the ear. Awesome. Badger says those reskin turtles took me by surprise last night. I genuinely spat out my tea. Oh, the turtles are amazing. Look at them. Oh, we've got to fill in all of this right here. Jeez. I like Season 1 for the sleepy voice, says that Jared. The old boring voice, eh? Hello, YouTube. Oh, it's funny to go back and look at that. Right, let's see how the grasses are spreading. Is it spreading? Is it doing what it should be doing? It needs some encouragement in places, I think. But it's getting there slowly. Yeah, very slowly in some places. Well, I guess that means we're probably not going to be pasting the snow in just yet. So this is a beach biome down here. I have to manually place in all of the sand for this area. I think what we'll do is we'll go grab my silk touch shovel. Ponybutt says, Vanilla Tweets has the Asuma turtles, right? I had to disable the Let's Play Minecraft Together server pack. You shouldn't have to disable it to add extra things. Let's, what am I looking for? Oh, come on, brain. Silk touch shovel. There it is, mending. I should put mending on this one as well. This doesn't have mending. And I need to buy rockets, and I need to buy a mending book or two, and I think we should probably just head over to the shopping district. Let's grab that so we can buy stuff, and let's take... Oh, jeez! Let me fly! Let me fly, server! Come on! Yes! Oh, God! Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's a cough. Sorry. Ponybutt says the service resource pack was taking priority over mine. Yeah, Pony only takes priority over the textures it changes. It doesn't take priority over the things that aren't changed. So turtles don't have a texture, for example, because turtles aren't part of a new resource pack. They're just default. Right, rockets. We need rockets. 3 stacks for 1 diamond. I am a loyal customer, Tango. Take my diamond. Okay, that's that done. What was the other thing we came here for? Mending book, yes. This is looking cool, this little line right here. I'm liking that. Suma, do you prefer old or new world generation? I think I prefer the new generation so much more than the old. Although the old had a bit of charm, it didn't make much sense. Right, let's go on into here. Mending for 10 emeralds, right? We got plenty of emeralds. Hello, good sir. Hi, yeah, I'd like to trade with you, you know. Oh, I got to get a book as well, do I? Make me do everything, don't ya? Mending, there it is. Anvils, excellent. So now we have 2 types of shovel, both with mending. Guess where we're going to go next? We're going to go to the gold farm. Impulse is rocking everything here, isn't he? With the trading and the gold farming. Fuller says he pledged loyalty to Tango, guys. I did that a while ago. QY says, Asuma, I know you're ignoring me. Just admit it if you can't pronounce my name correctly. I'm not trying to be rude, sorry. I am indeed ignoring you. In fact, I'm ignoring many people in the chat because there are so many people typing in chat I can't actually read everyone's messages. This says, wow, I take a break from studies and X is streaming. It's Christmas coming early. It is a Christmas stream today. JL Funk has subscribed with the Prime. JL Funk, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I hope you keep... Yeah, thank you ever so much for your subscription. Let's go... Wait, how do we do this again? Jeez, fly for me! I want to get to the farm! Oh, this is... bonkers. This server hates me and flying. There we go. One more. Okay, we're here. Then where do we go? Up this ladder? Oh, that is a long ladder to climb. If only there was some sort of way to get up there quicker. Please! Server, please let me... I'm the only one online! Look! Oh, it lets me jump up and then it closes my wings. It does this every time, peeps. It drives me bonkers. Okay, hold... No! Oh, you devil. Won't let me land on the ladder. I'm gonna get in here. Let's maybe try this way. Okay, now I disappeared. I'm slightly alarmed. Why am I disappearing? Come on. Yes. Aha. Take that, server. Let's shoot a pigman. There are... Oh wait, there we go. How about... There are like a whole bunch of them locked up, and I think they're supposed to be aggressive by default. Why didn't you use the elevator, says Chili Sunny. The elevator is out of business. Is that action? Oh gee, stop making such a racket. They're hurting my eardrums. Okay, let's chuck away some nonsense out here. That's all I do now, right? I just stand here and collect the profit. Platypus Prince says, didn't get here too long. What's happening? Mr. Platypus Prince, thank you so much for the skin. Best skin, hashtag best skin ever. I love this skin, it's wonderful. I may just keep it on all year round from now on. Just become a Yeti. A Doom Guy Spaceman Yeti. Oh, this is easy XP right here. Might as well repair the Silky Touch. Also, if I put that in here, that'll help it go a little bit faster. Alright, there we go. Wait, I won't do that just yet. No, that's silly. Okay, let's get out of here. Did they just attack me? That was mean. Woohoo! Right, let's turn off that sound, or turn it up. Sweet, here we go. Platypus Prince says he didn't answer my question. I may have forgotten whatever it was that you said. I'm sorry. Phonix Ash 888 is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Jeez, there are bad things in this area. Thank you ever so much for your subscription. Okay, there we go. Hope you enjoy today's stream. Let's eat the food. I like cheese, says Dab2009. Okay. Right, here we are. The bed isn't where I left it because it's actually in my inventory, right? Aha! Aha! Do you ever feel nostalgic towards the older seasons and try to bring back their vibes, says Barbecuey? Not really that nostalgic because it feels like it's still going, like it's a continuation in my mind. So, no, I don't really feel like I try and avoid feeling nostalgic. I find it like messes your head up a bit, thinking backwards. I prefer to look forward, you know. Yeah, there's going to be some things about Hermitcraft from previous seasons that you miss, but I just try and look forward with stuff. Right, so I remember why I needed Silk Touch now. It was to go get some layers. Musea says, should Asuma make a podcast about deep talk and healthy lifestyle? I mean, you got these streams for that, you know. We talk about it occasionally, right? I think it works this way. I don't think I'm really ready to do a podcast, although it does interest me. I think what we've got going on here just kind of works. When is the Christmas tree going to be decorated, says Pat Pank? I don't know. I imagine Joe Hills will be doing that, though. Looking forward is always better. You walk into less stuff. It says Friday X. I like it. I like it. The logic checks out. Which season was your favourite, says Noah Gaming? This one, then Season 4, Season 3, I think. Those are my 3 favourites. Asuma, who do you think is better at building, Grian or Sky? Well, it depends in what way, because obviously everything is a bit subjective, but I think when it comes to transforming landscape, like bigger picture stuff with building, I mean, Scar's mastered it inside out, and he's an incredible builder, especially with the landscaping. But I don't really know too much of Grian's building. I mean, I know he does building tutorials, and I've watched some of them, but I feel like it takes a while to learn like someone's style or whatever, right? You want to see him develop something over the course of a season. And I really liked actually what Grian did in his Evo series. Oh, I just realised something. My inventory's kind of full. Yeah, I need to sort that out a little bit, don't I? Oh, not this again. Let me fly. Ah, I get so sick of it. Because I just end up using about 5 rockets to get off the ground. Okay, we're definitely going to need that. Going to need those. Maybe I'll just drop this down here for now. Okay, that can go in there. And then we've got a stone box. We're not doing that at the exact present moment, so... And a dirt box, so that should be a little bit better for what we're currently doing. The elytra is a problem on Let's Play Minecraft Together as well, says that Jared. It depends on your connection. I think it's quite often an individual thing, right? Because I don't have trouble flying on Let's Play Minecraft Together. Then again, it makes sense. The server is in Europe. This one's in Canada. So there are variables involved. But it does, I think, comes down to the player. Unless you've got like an overworked server, it a lot of the time comes down to the player. That is a lot of snow layers. We'll get a few more though. Hey X, I'm wondering if you could check out Mumbo Space. I'm too impatient, says AG. What do you mean check out Mumbo? We literally just got back from Mumbo Space 2 minutes ago. Where were we? We flew around Mumbo's base to see the ginormous prank that had been done on him. My goodness me, we literally did that 2 minutes ago, didn't we, peeps? Right. Literally just got back from going around Mumbo's base. Winnie says, I have never successfully flown, so I gave up trying. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe try... have you tried, like, jumping off of something high and tapping spacebar once? Like, in real bad connections, that's what you have to do. I'm talking, like, give yourself, like, a 20 block drop. If that don't work, then you've got some real funky internet connection going on. Right, so now what we do is we place all the snow on the sand because the snow golems want, and by the time we're done doing this, hopefully we can drag the snow golems around across all of the grass that should have spread everywhere. And yeah, that's us turning more of this island into a snowy island, which has always been the plan. We got... No, wait, I did read that one out, never mind. You can use cobweb if you have problems with elytra, says Surprise Helper. Oh yeah, that might help as well. That used to be a proper thing, didn't it? Elytra launcher and all that. If jumping from 20 blocks without elytra working will also make you dead, says the Sniper. Will it? I don't think it will. I'm assuming you've got feather falling boots on. I mean, that's like essential, isn't it? Oh, that one there is grass, that's fine. Might as well do a couple extra blocks here and there. We've got a noise in the ear from Wicked Blaze 94. Subscribing, Wicked Blaze. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time. As we hang out here on the beach, turning it into a snowy beach, just because we can. Oh, there's a point. If it's biome-based, what about the grass that's been... Yeah, we might find that it's biome-based. So some of the blocks here that we placed over the top of sand may also have some trouble, now that I think about it. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. But we have plenty of snow layers. We should be able to cover our snowy beach. We've got a noise in the ear from Hunted Dragon 08, who has subscribed or resubscribed with Amazon Prime for 4 months in a row, saying 4 months resub. Thank you for your 4-month resubscription. I hope you enjoy the stream today. X, I came on the stream about 25 minutes ago, and you had just come back from Mumbo's then. Yeah, people are asking me to go to Mumbos so much, I keep having to go over there and show it. It's unbelievable, isn't it? We'll definitely go there again in a couple of minutes. Panda Freeover says he has been to Mumbo Space multiple times this stream. Yeah, that's right. We've been going over there again and again. Okay, this is a big beach, but we are definitely getting around it. Do you like the pillagers? Says Nova Gaming. I do. I'd like to see how they kind of play into the game a little bit. I think the raids really need some incentives. It'd be really nice if there was some cool stuff you can get from doing the raids, because they'll be fun to do once, but I think they'd be really great if there was something that meant every now and then you would go and do the raid, right? I don't know what that could be, but I'm sure they could brainstorm something. The reason is because he didn't show it in his video and hasn't uploaded his. Okay, I don't know who we're talking about. Mariada Doc says, X, is the snowball game working? Do you and the Herb... I've got 1 point. You know, that's what I've got. That's how I'm doing, 1 point. I didn't record it, unfortunately. Thought I was recording. It was epic. And, no. Basically. No, I wasn't recording. Typical. Just typical. Steel says that prank was awesome. That Bumbo out of the lava was totally bonkers. I know, right? How on earth did they get the Bumbo in all of that lava? It's just, oh, boggling my mind right here. AG says, hey, could you help me get X's attention? I didn't mean to be annoying. Well, you have my attention, and now it's gone. We've got a noise in the ear here from Spangleboo with a donation saying, hey ya, you have the best advertisement voice. On Let's Play Minecraft Together, I'm building a Christmas town. Minus 3,000 down, the north tunnel, and turn right. Lots of peeps have come to help build, but the more the merrier. Details in the Let's Play Minecraft Together projects channel. Plug the Discord. I will take instructions from thee, Spangle. Who are you? My channel manager? I'm trying to find the right button. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Discord server, discord.gg, if you want to hang out with like-minded peeps, fellow derp fiends, discord.gg is the place to be. Free to join Discord server. I don't know if we're over 9,000 peeps yet, but that was our last milestone. Anyway, I'll get that text off of your screen. Spangle, thank you so much for the donation, I appreciate it. You know, when there's stuff going on Let's Play Minecraft Together, I'm happy to talk about it. We need a way for these kind of community projects to come to me, you know, because you don't have to do a donation to get that across. I'm happy to let people know. We just need to set up that line of communication somewhere so peeps can learn about the Christmas project. So, Christmas project on Let's Play Minecraft Together. Go to the, what do they call it again? It's not coordinate. Oh, what is it called? Axis. That's the one. The Axis Nether Hub. 3,000 blocks down the north tunnel and turn right. And you'll find yourself a community Christmas project over there. Was my advertisement voice any good? Ponybutt says the Discord is full of nerds. That's because you're in it. Oh, sick burn. Oh, ooh, you won't recover from that one. Goodness me, jeez. Jeez, savage over here. Oh, laying down the smackdown. QY says everyone is asking you to go to Mumbo Space because Scar did some terraforming and Mumbo didn't want the show space in the episode for watching Scar's episode. Well, was it Scar who did all of that crazy lava Mumbo coming out of it terraforming? I don't know. I don't know, but I know that we've been there and it was amazing. And we will definitely do a prank on Mumbo Space like we do every single stream that we do. You know, even when I'm playing on Let's Play Minecraft Together, somehow we managed to prank Mumbo. Ponybutt says Asuma is so toxic. And Spangle says it was perfect voice. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Is there anything bad about being a nerd? Says Smuck Kugner. That is a name I struggle with right there. You know, like, when reiterating things we've talked about a gazillion times, I always thought nerd was like a mean word to say. Seems like in this day and age it's not. Just when I was growing up, American movies that got exported over here to the UK, they'd have like your jocks and your goths and all these weird social groups, and they'd call people nerds and bully people, and it was just like, ugh. But I'd always then sort of associated that word with it. It seems like in this day and age, like, being a nerd is alright, and at the end of the day, like, I think, like, nerd is just a word. It don't really, Like, if you want to know someone, you need to get to know them. Like, the word nerd would become rather minimal the more you know someone, right? Like, I don't know. I just think that people are more nuanced than just fitting into some little category. That's my opinion. That's my 2 cents. I think I've done a plentiful amount of this now. Oh, and I've actually literally run out. So as I decide I've done a plentiful amount, we run out. Plentiful amount, just ran out. Did it rhyme? All in good time. Winnie says, since Bill Gates nerd is now a badge of honor. I think even when Bill Gates, nah, it was even when he was like on top of his game, like the media was still mean to him. I remember an interview with Jeff Bezos where the guy really tries to like hustle him on this like, you're just a nerd angle. It's, oh, leave the guy alone. Like, what's your problem, mate? He's just like some old school business guy. I kind of want it all to be grass, but anyway, we're going to start in this top corner again. Eye break, people are saying in chat. Also, Jenny Wren is here, resubscribed 3 months in a row, saying, love Hermitcraft stream days, watching with my 8-year-old son. He's your biggest fan. Awesome. Hello, 8-year-old son of Jenny. Oh, appreciate the support, Jenny, and I hope that both of you have a good time today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take an eye break. That means that you look away from the screen. What? And there's another noise in the air. That's right, we take a moment here in the middle of the stream just to look away from the screen, because those eye doctors, they say they're part of a global conspiracy, these doctors, to look out for your health. How dare they? They're trying to control us for our health. I'm drinking some water as well. Replenish your fluids, people. Those doctors are also part of a global conspiracy to keep us 70% water. They're trying to keep us down. I don't know what on earth I'm talking about anymore, but it is what it is. Jeez. Yeah, eye breaks. You know the deal. Don't stare at a screen for too long. It's bad for your eyes. Therefore, we take an eye break and take a moment to look away. Clearly, the eye break is over. I'm not magically playing Minecraft without looking at it. Jeez. All right, here we go. One of y'all got to come right up into this corner, you know. Come up here. We need the snow in this. That's good. That's good. Right, and now drag you down over this way a little bit. We got a donation here, noise in the ear from Extreme Fusions, saying you should go to some of Mumbo's builds and say it was built by someone else. That sounds like a really good idea for a future live stream. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea for a future live stream. Extreme Fusions, I appreciate your ideas. I appreciate them very much. And I hope that you enjoy the stream. That's great. What have you done? You silly boo. You silly boo. Right. Yeah, 8 might be too big a crowd actually, but it seems to be working. We're laying down some lawn mowing of the snow. I think after we've done a bit of this, it'll probably be time to take a break from this project. The doctors are trying to ban apples as well, says Ariel. Oh, they want you to eat 5 a day. We also got Free to G subscribing with Amazon Prime. Free to G, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Appreciate the support. Hoping you're enjoying the stream. I mean, people are watching. They're probably enjoying, I hope. Unless they like suffering. Poor Snowman, says QI. I think they like it. I think they like being led around. You know, it gives them purpose in life. Otherwise, they'd just be fighting creepers and blowing stuff up. Which reminds me, we've got to kill all the snow golems in the area when we're done with them. Because if we leave them roaming, they will cause more problems than they solve. I think we might have lost one again. You troublemaker, you! Jeez, we're not going back for him. QI says, no, we are suffering. Well, what can I do? What can I say? Instead of killing them, why not pen them up, says Ponybutts. Yeah, maybe. They're just so disposable though, like it's just a couple of snow blocks and a golem. It's not like they're expensive, so you're just gonna... Oh, you did a jump. Yeah, this bit here is hazardous around this place. Can anyone get up? Yep. Yep, I'm liking this. Oh, going over the top, doing some fancy tricks, are we? Okay, that's good. I think we're down to 5 now. Some of this stuff probably will be better done with a like snow layers again, but we do as much as we can. Let's get those good snowy vibes going, you know. That's the way, fellas, that's the way. This song is amazing, says that Jared. Yeah, listen to a bit of Izuku today. Smuck Kugner says, just call me Smuck. I am used to being called that in many games. But what do you think about building mini golf course, which uses a function to pick up the golf ball and spits it out about in 3 different locations, but use it as a randomizer to pick where? That's a pretty cool obstacle idea, I think. Yeah. Don't see anything wrong with that. I'm reminded now that I need to work on my own one because there's a little bit of redstone that needs to do. Did one of them just like jump up really high? Or am I just imagining things now? This is a time-consuming job. But I want to make it nice and viable. Hey X, Q&A, if you could take any fetcher from any game linked to Minecraft, what would it be and why? A fetcher? What is a fetcher? I don't know what that is. Not heard of that before. Is our little thing that you left behind still on the ground? The lead, that's the one. Doesn't look like it. I think it's gone forever. Unfortunately. Feature! Oh! People have got it feature. It didn't have an A in it. It just said fetcher. Well, when it comes to inventory management, we need an overhaul. We need a new approach, I think. And we shouldn't be afraid to do something drastic. I think this game would benefit so much more from a new inventory system. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Connecting up to the beach here, we're not going to really focus on this area now. We're going to fill in all of that space behind us. Then we'll have a real good view of what we're working on. Increase stack sizes, says Lachi. I'll be up for that. I'll be up for many things, really. I just think... I don't know, it just feels like we need more power unleashed in this game. And the inventory is just this thing that constantly slows you down with what you're trying to do. Just play modded, says Pyroburnium. Nah, I don't think modded really solves the problem either. Modded kind of has the same problem. It's a little bit better because there's some very powerful items, but overall it's the same thing. There's just too many blocks, and the way that you organise those blocks is just sort of slow and... You never have an inventory issue with games like Starbound or Terraria with building materials, says Lachi. I haven't played those games enough to know. Well, I don't think I've even played Starbound, but I played Terraria and never really got to a building stage in that game, but I can imagine. Right, now let's bring you over to this little block that we missed. Oh, it's night time again. Are y'all going to hang out while I sleep in the bed? Can we do that with the lead? I think that's what shulker boxes do, kinda, says Hostile Craziness. Shulker boxes help in a big way. I think what shulker boxes did is potentially shift the bandwidth of time and like how big your builds are, because I feel like you still suffer from a lot of inventory management, but you know, the game was pushed forward a lot by the shulker boxes, right? You are now able to do significantly more because you had more things around. You used to have to, like, if you were going to build somewhere, you used to have to travel and manage the resources and bring the resources to the location, and that took up a lot of time. So I guess shulkers perhaps removed some of the time you spent organising and moving things around, but you still move things around and organise them, in my opinion, kind of like in an inferior way to how it could be done. Which one of these don't I have on the lead? It seems like I've got all... Oh wait, maybe it was... No, wait. I've just gained an extra lead from somewhere. Fair enough. Let's take this fella then. Okay, we have filled in a real large part of this beach. And it's going to look so much better. Now we just got to get a couple of blocks here by the looks of it. Right, did you fall behind? Where's your lead? Are you the one this whole time deceiving me? I think that one was the one that wasn't on the lead. Diaxio32 has resubscribed for 7 months in a row, saying, "Hey X, any special holiday plans? Are you going on a ski trip again? Zermatt in Switzerland will always have a special place in my heart, and I would recommend it." Oh yeah, I'd like to go skiing in anywhere I haven't really been before. I think Austria is the one I'm most interested in, and maybe Canada as well. I don't have any plans as of yet, but maybe in March or April I'm going to go skiing again, which I'm really looking forward to. I've been devising a plan for January. Now I don't do like a New Year's resolution, right? I don't like New Year's resolutions. I don't think you should look forward to some sort of date and be like, oh, future me will do this, future me will do that. Be able to do that today. Now there's a difference, there's a nuance here. Obviously you can make plans for the future. I'm making plans for the future for the new year, but I know that I'm fully capable of doing them. If you're thinking, oh, I need to get in shape, I'll exercise next year, it'll be my New Year's resolution. New Year's resolutions don't stick with most people. Unless you're someone who knows how to go, I will definitely do this. You know, it's all about thinking, oh, future self will put up with that, future self will be alright, but when you get to future self, it's the same old you. So I don't like New Year's resolutions, but I wanted to do something for a while with my friends, but basically my friends aren't as into fitness and stuff as I am, and they're not interested in it. But I heard about Sober October and this whole Fitbit tracking of how much effort you're putting into your workouts, and I thought it'd be really fun to do a month of like working out and exercising and see who can put the most effort and energy in, etc. But no one's interested in that, so I'll just do something for myself. And what I'm thinking of doing is a month of yoga every day, green tea every day, just something that I don't drink enough. So it'll be like first thing in the morning, go for a walk, do some yoga, drink some green tea, and then I also thought, what else can I add to this that'll be interesting? And I thought, well, yoga is really like relaxing, and it's a bit like meditation. It makes your body feel really nice and stretched out and relaxed. And I thought maybe I'll do like a no news month where I don't look at the news for a whole month, right? And see how that affects your mind. Especially coupled with doing like relaxing sort of therapeutic stuff like yoga. So that might be my month for January. And I'm hoping that I'll enjoy it and it'll be like a cool thing to do, and then in the future it'll be like, alright, you know, every now and then I'll do a month of cycle every day for 10 miles. Something like that. I just think it could be a cool way to start challenging yourself and find ways to do things like that, you know? Like get in the habit of doing it and sticking to it for a month. Could be a really cool thing. Change it to 30 days and I'll start tomorrow, says Goat Unicorn. Well, you can do that if you want, start tomorrow. I'm just thinking January is the YouTube cool down season where everyone gets to go, alright, you know, Christmas is over, take a break or whatever. That gives me that extra freedom to know I'll have the time to stick to doing something like that. So that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, has anyone else got any other suggestions? Lachie says, X never look at news, haven't looked at it in a year. It's excellent. I have no worries about political situations or other nations are doing next. There is so much negativity in news, just dramatisation of the worst situation. I agree with you. I agree with you. I do enjoy watching it though, but I noticed that I get annoyed a lot as well. I watch Philip DeFranco a fair bit, and man, I'm just sick of hearing about people reacting to stuff like what was this like black catting thing recently? There's just so much that people get outraged about these days. To me, just feels like a matter of intent, right? Like you should be angry if someone was trying to do something heinous or deliberately Malthusian, right? But it never seems like people are outraged by stuff like that. It's always just some nitpicking over what someone says or wears, and it's like, well, who is this person? Do you know them? Most of the time it's people on the internet who don't even know each other, just getting angry at each other over some picture that they saw, and it's like, geez, that's a person. Like, if you got to know them, you'd probably find out they're alright, because 99% of us are alright and mean well, and it drives me nuts. And I was thinking, I don't need this. Like, I watch his stuff more for learning about like the political things that are going on, and I get really bored and sick of the he said, she said, people are angry because someone wore a dress type stuff, you know. There are a lot of good 30-day yoga challenges on YouTube. I enjoy completing them, says Humbly B. What I will probably do is just start off with what my old routines, which I know, and once I'm in a bit of a groove, which will probably take about a week, I'll start doing some other challengey stuff, like, you know, try and push it to another level, because when you do it consistently, you build up a lot of strength and can do some interesting routines. How do you get so motivated to exercise, says Puddin? I don't get motivated. I have to say this over and over again. I don't look for motivation to do exercise. I look for like reason, right? You know, like, you know what the benefits of are. You know that this is good for you. You do it because you know it's the right thing and it's going to benefit you after. And after years and years of doing that, like working out and running and stuff becomes something you look forward to. But it doesn't start there. You have to start with, right, this is what's good for me, I'm going to do it. It's not about feeling like you're on a whim, like, oh, I could really go for a run. Like, you rarely feel like that. Forget motivation, do it because it's the right thing to do. Essentially. You know, what's it called? Discipline. You need discipline to do it. Even though you don't really feel like it, you know, hey, this was the plan today. Plan was to go for a run, do it. Get it done. Camo J says, I love running. I love running too. I think I'm starting to get a little bit sick of running indoors. When it's winter, I run indoors on my machine. And I did about 35 minutes of that today. Didn't have... What I usually do, right, is I have a speed that I run at, 7.3 miles per hour. And I usually, like, will run 40 minutes. And then the next time it's like 41. And then it's 42. And like, I always have to do a little bit more than the last time. But today I didn't have the time to, so I actually ran less than usual, which feels weird. Usually, alright, I'm not going to fuss over every little bit. This looks actually really good. This is just something that I want to be able to show, like, in a video. Here's the plan, here's what we've done so far, it looks good. We'll get it done around the whole golf course at some point. So now that we've done that, we will do some redstone next. I feel like changing up what we're doing. False will take your shulkers, says Santu. I don't think she will. I don't think you can take someone's shulker boxes while you are, like, attending to them in the same area. I mean, I'm here. Look, I'm opening this one up. I'm putting things inside of them. Like, it's... I think she can take them. There should be rules to this, is what I'm saying. She should be able to take them if they're neglected, if they're left out overnight. But I always tidy away my shulker boxes. They go back into their favourite little ender chest or into my inventory, and they're all happy. Okay, so inventory is a little bit clearer for doing redstone-y stuff, right? Let's grab our redstone shulker box. Hoppers we will need straight away, so we need valuables and logs. And then we need a crafting bench. See, this right here is what I'm not terribly fond of. It's certainly easier, but it feels like whenever you want to do something, you have to just constantly open and move things around. And yeah, maybe I've just played it for so long, it's just like, doesn't really interest me. Maybe it's not that big a deal, but I feel like things like this just feel like they need to be streamlined for me. She took Doc's and he was still building, says Steel. I think Doc leaves them out in the same place every single night. What I'm getting at is, like, if you put out a shulker box on the ground and then False appears and goes yoink, like, you'd be thinking, hey, what are you doing? Like, I just put that there, right? So I'm here in the area streaming, playing. Like, you wouldn't take away these shulker boxes, they're being used. That's the way I look at it. But Doc, he leaves them out overnight. And I sometimes leave mine out overnight, I guess. But most of the time, I like to, when I log off, I pack everything into my ender chest, so it's ready to go the next day. Betty Baghdaddy says, hey X, what happened to the Let's Play Minecraft Together episode yesterday? Accidental publish. Not really sure how that happened, because I think I just saved the settings, and for some reason it was on... I mean, I don't remember clicking it, I must have. But it was just on public, and I noticed it straight away, fortunately. I was like, you're not supposed to be going live right about now. Why is this happening? And then I saw why. We actually need one more, I think. Because our redstone needs to be hidden under where we're building. This might be a bit of a pain in the bum, because we're going to have to tear up the ground over there. So what did I need? One more dropper? We also need a way to power all of this, so I think we might just put something directly behind it that's kind of visible. Seems to make a bit of sense to do it that way. Like if you try and camouflage the redstone, it'll probably get a little bit more complicated. What is this? A golf course for ants? Says Snow. No, it's a golf course for players. Like you stand here and you make a shot.
I got the album.
Okay, that was to about there, and then you would take your next shot. Which I realised the corner here kind of makes that super easy. Okay, so we need to go all the way across there. I think we just need to silk touch our snow blocks and use this little bit of space here to begin with. And then we don't disturb too much stuff. Okay, so and we need to go one lower as well. Okay, that is the hopper. I guess we'll probably want to put in a dropper below it. No, I got that wrong. Also... Yeah, I know how to do this. I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's cover up our tracks. Put that there.
Let's do it on this.
Yeah, no, that's right. Like that. There we go. Okay, so whatever goes in there now goes around to that space. Good. Good. Now we need a little bit of redstone probably tucked away under the ice. So, comparator comes in, it needs to power 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in I was going to say consequence, that's not, in sequence, that's it, in sequence. Gun Rover is here, resubscribing for 15 months in a row. Thank you ever so much for your resubscription, I appreciate it, I hope you're enjoying the stream. QY says I'm bored. Jeez, saying something about my stream, are you? X, do you play D&D, says Ragged. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. It don't really appeal to me that much. Right, let's go grab that. I think actually the hopper might be better going in from the side and us... Because we might need stuff on both sides. Do you know what I can do? Oh! The brain is ticking over. The smarty pants is happening. I mean, the smarty pants is happening. That sounds real strange. But if... Oh, no. You dummy. Oh, I said I was a smarty pants. No, I'm not. I was going to put a bit of redstone dust on top of the ice, but of course there's carpet here. Well, making myself look like a fool, am I? Apparently so. So, yeah, I think we want the redstone to come out the back. Let's try a tower of redstone torches. I think we're just going to have to experiment until we figure out what kind of wiring here works. I need like a building block, temporary one, or quartz, since that's the block of choice in the area. Okay, so if we have a thingy-madoodler in the bottom, we'll have the redstone extend to this, right? And that doesn't look so terrible, if that happens to work. Who are you and how did you get there? Let's make sure these are all empty. Speaking of which, I can't see inside all of them. Okay, they should all be empty. So, what do I need? Something pointing into that. Let's put an item in the hopper. Oh, that hopper points the wrong way. Well noticed, well noticed. Okay, and then we give it power. Did it spit the thing out? No, where did it get stuck? We don't know. That's kind of weird. I can't access that one down there. X, can you recommend an auto smelter, says Gamertoss. Depends what you want from your auto smelter. There are many different ways to set up an auto smelter and they all have different sort of uses, advantages, etc. Ah, you're telling me the first one never went through. That's a bit off. Wait, if I do that, it moved up. What? Hang on, what? To there. Right, so if I power the one at the bottom, is it because it's bud powered by the torch? Ah, it stays there. Well, that's not good. That's really not good. Thinking back to how I've seen these work before, the torches are always placed away from the dropper tower itself. I think I know why. It's because of bud powering. So you want something here. And there. Oh, I am officially stuck. This is annoying, having so little space to work with. Right. Okay, but what powers that one? Oh, I'm just going to have to rip out some of that as well. Okay, that looks a little bit better for what I want. This actually looks okay. Let's see what happens. Just use observers, dude, says Radine. Wait, would observers work? Also, D3 says mod pack. No, there's no mod pack. This is all vanilla. Cool, the inventory is getting a bit crowded with stuff, isn't it? That's what I want, a repeater. Probably going to end up needing a couple of those. Right, so if we have a repeater here, we might have to make this off by default. Oh, this is all just a pain in the bum. Okay, so right, if I put one in here, how far up will it go? Oh god, it's bud powered, yeah. Nope, that won't work. Right, so someone suggested using observers. Oh, dude, there's more of it above my head. Now, can we do it like this? Or would that need to be in reverse? I don't think, no, observer block can't actually be powered, so it can't bud power something, right? Yeah, okay, so for that reason, this can't bud power something because it's transferring power, it's not powered. So therefore, are we talking about doing that in the opposite direction? Let's hop up on here. Someone said try a water elevator. We need the dropper at the top. That's part of the mechanic here. So we can have that, and then it looks kind of bulky and ugly, but I'll tell you what, if it gets the job done, that's fine by me. Sounds good. Right, now... So I can drag the signal out, drop it down, and make it go behind itself if I do this right. Gonna need that. Okay, so... that gets pulled out. Redstone here. I think we need 2. Yeah, 2 repeaters. Well, actually, probably just that. Right, let's give that one a try then. Okay, so... nothing happened. It got stuck. It's not detecting a change because it's not detecting the block being powered. Right. Did that actually dispense? Let's go see if it dispensed. That was weird. I thought it would have detected the block being powered. Yes, it did. Okay, so... I guess we put a repeater underneath it. If that's the case. There it goes, clicking again. Right, so let's give it a try. We'll stand up here. Drop a snowball into there. Sweet, that's it. That's it. Place a dropper instead of a solid block, says Bumble. Oh yeah, I could have done that. Yeah, could have done that for sure. I'll leave a repeater. A repeater's fine by me. Okay. I think I might leave this sort of accessible for a moment, as I'll probably want to show that in a video. So that had a carpet on top of it, which is why we have one carpet. Hi, zombie. Zombie invasion begins. Heroes has just put a redstone dust under it. That would have worked as well, wouldn't it? And it would have saved me a repeater. They're burning up. Get out of my course! Now you're going to put your junk in the poppers. Oh, you set me on fire. Right. So now we need these 2 materials. So that would have been snow, snow, like this. And then we'll just put a bit of quartz there for now. Actually, I should probably... oh, let's go under there. Probably put a torch down here. I don't have a torch. X, I'm looking for an auto smell. There's 10 furnaces and can be configured to have 10... and yeah, smelts. Well, it depends what way you want them to be smelted. Because if you want them to be distributed evenly, then you'd want to do it with... I was going to say 8. I think it's due to timing it has to be. I can't remember how it all works. I mean, here's the thing, like, it depends on what you want to do with the furnace. Like you said, you've got a vision for what you want. So, you'll need to pick out one that does that. Let's go put this down over here. Hey X, working on the mini golf course, says Alvin. Nah, we decided we're not going to do anything in the Christmas area today, or even work on the mini golf course. We were like, nope, definitely not doing any of that. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm such a troll. I can't help it. I have to troll every time. Hi, Asuma, you're having a nice day. No, I'm having a horrible day. You know what I mean? Terrible, terrible. When trolling gets out of hand. That's a snow block. Okay, there's all my redstone components. Yep, that's all of them. Oh yeah, and we've been carrying around this extra shovel. Put that in there. Valuables go into here. Good. Dirt and grass, we'll slap in that one. What's this from? Aha! Aha! I have missed something here, haven't I? Sweet, alright, let's play a round of our own golf course. Okay, I'm going to throw like that. Bam! Amazing shot. Wonderful. 10 out of 10. Actually, it's a pretty bad shot, so it's kind of about there. So the problem is, from my first to second shot, that's just too easy. It's always 2 shots, really. I need to... Oi! I just made this work! I just made this work! What? What do you mean? What's going on? Has it got stuck with too much stuff in it? Maybe that's what happened, but it shouldn't really get stuck at all. Let's try again. Also, why... Okay, there we go. Right, so shot goes in. Okay, and eventually it comes out and it landed all the way back here. So then we take our next shot, which we can hoop the har over there. Ooh, I think I got caught on the corner. No, we went past the corner. We were about here. And we can totally make that, I think. Oh, I hit the glass! If I'd have gone more to the right. So it's kind of like a par 4. This bit, though, this bit seems to be better. This seems to be more challenging. Let's simulate going from here and then maybe modify the beginning. By the way, MuXGod has subscribed with Amazon Prime. MuXGod, thank you ever so much for subscribing. I appreciate your subscription. Appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Now, this is a tricky one because I could blast it over there and have it slide across. Or I could try and jump over there. You know, I've got to be like fair with this. When you're presented with options and both of them kind of yield the same result, it's not so great. So if this is always going to be like a 2-shot, whatever way you go, that's actually not so challenging. So I feel like this actually probably needs a bit of work as well. But that's definitely a better challenge than the first one. So how do we... Oh, Aku says, if it's the first one, it can be easy to hook them in. That's a good point. I could look at it that way. This is just the starting one. But then again, maybe I should get rid of some of the red patches and keep it simpler. Like, you get introduced to a pretty simple concept here. The red patches don't really do too much. I think maybe just having that there is kind of cool. Maybe remove that. And then if I remove these two, wherever you land here, it's just about avoiding... Like, can you even make that shot? No. Well, if I don't... Maybe I should put some red bits there and encourage them to take a shot that goes close to the red but not too far away. Because if you're shooting from back here, then it's going to be a bit harder. Yeah, let's change this around, I think. That's what we'll do. What does the red do, says the Benji boy? The red slows you down. It's just, in this case it's sea lanterns. But it's like a obstacle, basically. So we'll make all of this green, and let's have... Should we have 3 with 1 there? Makes the next shot a bit too tricky in my opinion. So we're going to put 3 there. So now you're going to be encouraged to take a shot that goes close to that. So you're probably actually going to be playing straight down the line here to some extent. Ooh, that kind of went out to the side. Okay, so then you go to that point where it landed, and you're pretty much always just going to do that and get one. It's supposed to be easy. I kind of want there to it to be a little bit more challenging. Like, what if there were a red one right there? Then you'd be forced to sort of aim over to the side a bit more. Still, it's just an easy 2-shot. All right, I think that'll be okay. So then here, you're not going to be presented with too many options other than aim into that gap or aim over that side. If you do try, let's say you're closer and you try and aim into this gap. Ugh. Is there some randomness with when it comes out of your hand? It feels like there is. It's definitely gone over to the right again. Okay, so you do a shot like that, you don't then get a hole-in-one from it. So it's 2 shots for the first, 2 shots for the second. I really like to find a way. Ryder says that is bad game design, as the red can be replaced by making the border smaller, as it makes the course messy and serves no extra value. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you could just have the border bigger, but hey, it's there to be an obstacle, right? I'm not a mini golf course designer. I'm learning by doing here. So if this lands here, is there a way to get like a hole-in-one? Can you... Sorry, a hole-in-one. Well, a hole-in-one from there. Hole-in-3. Like, what if there were also ice just going across there? And you could take a long shot, maybe from this spot? But then it would be down to chance that you had the opportunity to take it. I think maybe this time we'll leave it as it is, but next time we make a course, we'll be able to think it through much more. And be able to try and make those shots, you know, where you have a harder shot that's a gamble and another shot that's easier, but you'd have to take 2 shots, right? In mini golf, there are sand traps and water traps. This Keeper Freak. Yeah, I like to do something with some water at some point as well. That might add an element of randomness and skill. Let me check my list of things to do, by the way. We could go work on the keep for the last bit of the stream, I think. As what else did I have planned for this area? Oh yeah, I did actually have something else quite Christmassy. I think we'll stay in this area since it's the Christmas stream. We're going to need more snow layers. Let's put away our quartz blocks. We're going to need some grass, which I don't really think I have. That being said, I have a Silk Touch shovel with me. Okay, which of these do we not really need at this point? 1, 2, 3, there it is. I always count them when I break them so I can make sure they all go back in and don't get forgotten about. Redstone's kind of done with. We've got a light source there. Snowballs, right. That actually. Where are my leads? I already put them back in. Yes. Let's leave in the bed. We're going to need some grass. Starry Eyes 313 is here. Resubscribe with Amazon Prime for 17 months in a row, saying, loving the winter wonderland. Have a good Xmas, Asuma. Thank you ever so much. I'm looking forward to Christmas. I hope I have a good one. So I need that Silk Touch shovel, which we've got. I need grass blocks and snow layers, and Silk Touch shovel is essential for both at this point. So this is kind of like our grass farm, I guess. We're going to come over here and rip all of this out. And what's good is that this will probably get done by whoever was playing here anyway. So we're doing a good thing. Right, that should be a plentiful amount of grass to get us started. Shouldn't it, Mr. Piggy? Sweet! And then we'll put these torches back down. Why is there no Secret Santa on Hermitcraft this year, says Goat Unicorn? There is a Secret Santa. I'm sure there is. I have noticed you stop numbering your shulker boxes. Does it make organising easier or harder? I kind of remember them by colour coding. The names aren't particularly necessary, because all I have to do is just read them. Maybe if I kept them in a particular order, it might help a little bit more, but that also takes a bit of time to keep it in a particular order, right? So, a bit of both. Okay, so we've got one thing that we need. We're also going to need some building materials that I don't think I have. So I will need my dyes box, gravel, and sand. How much of this do I actually want? I'm not sure. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that and that. That's not going to actually last me very, very long. So now I need my bow. Oh, I need another. See what I mean? One box, another box. You used to have to take a long journey though. Let's not forget. The alternative was taking a long journey at one point in time. Let's do another 4 of each. Oh, that's not the flowers. Okay, then we can put away our sand, our gravel. We don't have any leftover dye, but I can put that in there. And the bones are good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all in there. And there's one extra box, that one that can go in. Sweet. Alright, so now we need our layers. We need to go get some snow layers. Scar tweeted out a little spoiler if you're genuinely curious, says Ninja Pirate. Wouldn't Scar be asleep at this time of day? In his time zone. Bello Jello says, please show Mumbo Space. I don't want to wait for Scar's video. Oh, we literally showed it 2 minutes ago, buddy. I'm sorry you missed it. Jeez. We were just over there checking out all the crazy stuff that had gone down in Mumbo Space. Can't believe how much crazy stuff went down over there. Jeez. What version of Minecraft are you using, says HK? We're using 1.13.2. It should be almost 6 AM for Scar right now, says Pony Butts. Latchy, jeez. Right, let's get that, and we've got plenty full amount of snow layers now as well. So over here, Wells built this house and put some canes out in front of it. Oh, he changed it to quartz. Let's go get some quartz stairs. Winnie T. Ford says, would you like to make one of the holes in the Let's Play Minecraft Mini Golf Course X? Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely make one. For show. For show. XU troll, says Dr. J. I would never troll anyone ever at any point in the future or past. Jeez. Accusations. Now let's actually get a few more of those. Boobly boop. And some of that. Right, so let's try this again. I think we finally might have all the materials we need. Oh, it's powder, isn't it? Right. Oh, I need to go do that. Oh, jeez. See the amount of things we have to do in this game? The amount of things. Ah! And there's a butt here. What are you doing? Oh, just trying to ruin my day. This is the worst way to do it ever, actually. I'll give you that. And then all the blocks sink. Let's stand at the edge. Put this in our offhand. Wait, why is that split into half? That was weird. Like this. That's a better way. Badger Spanner says, such a grind. I'm used to people handing me the resources I need to build with. I've forgotten how long it takes to get them. Hey, there's our buddy Doc M. Great prank on Mumbo today, as always, says Hannes. Thank you. I mean, it was a very creative prank. I'll give you that. It was a good one. Let's continue with these blocks. Make a giant tower and watch it fall, says Latchy. Make a giant tower and watch it fall. Do you want to make me build this tower out of sand? Pony says, clearly Asuma needs to whitelist Winnie on Hermitcraft so she can bring him everything he needs. Yeah, that's what we need. Winnie on Hermitcraft. I need building supplies. All right, let's pick these up, and now we can head over to where we could be extending this path. Stork Sand says only 10 minutes left. Wow, time has flown by. Is there a stream token for today? I do not have a stream token thing, nor do I really have the time to make one if I want to get anything done, you know. Let's put that in the offhand. So I was thinking maybe we can make a path from here over to there. And actually what might be cool is just to follow... here's the thing. Speaking of the thing. Oh, jeez! Can I... Aha, like that. Okay, so if I... No! Oh! It's so difficult. Yes. Okay, let's just move forward. Right, cannot look up or down incrementally in any amount at all. Because we are building a path over here. A path, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, I just have to do for now. And then from there, I don't really know, it'll find its way through this area. Okay, let's grab that. Hey, little guy, get out of the way. That looks like it could work. Whoopsie. Okay, there we go. Rot Foal says, hey X, apart from digging through the Minecraft code for HC snapshots and writing some data packs, do you do any other types of coding on the side? My website, I do some HTML, but I wouldn't call it coding, that's about it. Okay, let's add quite a bit of this, because some of it we're going to cover in snow layers, the ones that are out here at the edges. Like that. Wait, what? If you hit yourself with a snowball, that'll give you a point? No, I didn't get a point. Let's put one. Do you know what? We don't always have to make it all uniform. I'm just going to put one on the edge there. So that's about as far as that'll go. One of the other things Wells did was build some of the heights up or down a little bit. Put some little bits up into the corners so there's like the snow's been blown up there. That looks nice. That's looking kind of nice, I think, peeps. Kind of looks like a creeper blew up there. Does Wells Knight now have a house in the private mini golf club? Says Alvear. Private mini golf club? This whole area isn't mini golf. That's just my little course over there. Alright, I think that's pretty cool. We've got to put in some candy canes now over the path. I was thinking have a candy cane path. I'm too far away from my bed. It's unacceptable. Come on! Yeah, there it is. Bam. Do the canes have light sources? That says the Nidion. I don't think they do. Maybe we could hang end rods under them. But then they might melt... Yeah, no, then they'll melt the snow, so no, we won't do that. Wait. I'm just going to put it in here for now. Because this stuff about to get all messed up, this inventory, right. And that. Oh no, snow meltage please, says the Neo. No, we don't want snow. Oh, jeez! We don't want snow meltage, that's what we want to avoid. I made a big list of things to do today, and somehow it takes like an hour to just do a little bit of terraforming. It's typical. Ponybutts is here with a noise in the ear. It's some bits saying, so if you're the king nerd and I'm the queen nerd, can we make Cats and Jared the nerd princes? I'm pretty sure that I'm older than them, and that's how this works, right? That is indeed how it works, Pony. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're only 1 year older, jeez. Oh, we're going to have a royal family of nerds on our hands now. Jeez, what a sight. What a miserable sight. How many blocks are these? Like 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go put this one over here. Pony, thank you always so much for the support. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Hey, that makes building this nice and simple. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go put one in, actually right on that little corner, I think. Or maybe just back there by one. We'll put it here. This is super simple to build. Are we going to have a height difference thing here? Let's check it out. I don't think we are. No! You were incorrectly placed. We got another noise in the ear. It's Beasts87. Reese subscribing 3 months in a row, saying nice work, X. Thank you so much, buddy. Glad you're enjoying what we're doing here, and thank you for your support. Okay, there we are. Kind of looks like it might be a little bit crowded, but then maybe when you walk through it, it's actually quite adorable. Actually, I think that's really good. Yeah, it's got a good feel to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, somewhere around here. Let's put that there, and then this works pretty well, putting them 1 block off the path. Bam. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one would be here. This one though, going to be a little bit closer by the looks of it. I'm really liking that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put the next one right on this spot. Whoopsie. Should probably ask Doc. See if Doc's in the area. Okay. Ah! Wrong one. Yeah, I have to shoot off again today. I have no time to wait or delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to put it where that is. Let's put a dirt block here and there. Let's put it 1 back, which means then we need this. And we have a noise in the ear from Josione54. Josione, thank you ever so much for tuning in today. Appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Having a good time. Right, that's it. We've done the candy cane path. And Josione is also throwing some bits. Thank you ever so much, man. Truly appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this Christmas stream. I don't see where Doc is, and I need to hand the stream over to him. Because I have to go. Christmas area. Where is he? Needs the cords. I'm going to have to go. No, I'm going to have to go. I don't have time to mess about. Right. Thank you so much, peeps. Doc will be continuing with the live stream day. I have to shoot out of here immediately. It is now 2 o'clock and I am going to be late. But that's alright. What am I doing? There you go. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Livestream.hermitcraft.com if you want to see the rest of the schedule for the day. And yeah, next up we got DocM77. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.